Hey, what's going on, VC? Joakim here. I hope everybody's doing well. Cheers. Hope 2026 is treating you well. So today I'm going to do the punk vinyl tag, courtesy of our friend Tommy from the Tommy's Vinyl Knot. I will do more tags in the next few days or a couple weeks. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but just had a big loss in the family, so I've been juggling with that, as you might imagine. My mind is not in the right place to spend too much time on social media and stuff like that. But nevertheless, a punk vinyl tag must be done. So let's do it. The last punk record you bought in 2025. The last punk record I bought in 2025 was this comp on Peak and Vomit of Bomb Squad, Question on Authority, which is pretty much their works, 81, 84. This is absolutely brilliant, brilliant shit. I would describe these, for some reason, they remind me almost like a fusion of a Canadian Personality Crisis, Poison Idea, but their latest work is not as fast-paced. It's kind of like more mid-tempo, but man, it's an absolute ripper. It's like anthemic for days. Bomb Squad, hailing from Dallas, Texas. Classic shit right there. Second question: the first punk record you listened to get your ear in right direction. Well, I know exactly the record there was on the turntable, and that's what I'm gonna go with it. If it's a record to get me on the right direction or not, time will tell. But this was the record there was on a turntable on New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, so it was bell tones, cheap trinkets. This is the original pressing on TKO. I know this record was pressed, reissued this year as well. It's not a modern classic anymore because it came out maybe 2001 or something, but yeah, I feel like it. Somewhat snottish, anthemic, rock and roll, street punkish, 90s sound. This is a good record for you. The most ferocious, no compromise punk release of 2025. I didn't buy much stuff in 2025. However, I'm gonna go with this one because this was just a recent reissue in the tail end of the year, and talking about no compromise. This is it. Talking about Richmond, Virginia, White Cross. Finally, a reissue of this after single. It's classic American hardcore. I've been wanting this for so long, but I never saw these reasonably priced, or if in good condition at least, that I was able to drop the big bucks. So finally I got a reissue for maybe $10 or less. And as I said, this is an absolute classic. This is courtesy of Beach Impediment Records. And stupid fucking fascist, no straight edge, speed of the presses, American way. Jump up my ass, suburbanite, nuke attack and fucked up. No compromise. So yeah, this is definitely one of the highlights of the year for me. Even though it's a reissue, man, I was stoked. Thanks Beach Impediment for finally putting this out, reissuing this. Your Dirtiest, Meanest, Drunkest, or just another record find from 2025. I really don't think I bought a record in 2025 that I would say it's dirtiest or meanest or drunkest. Besides maybe Death Size comp, the singles and comp tracks, but you know, I'm gonna go with Drunkest in I didn't buy these in 2025. I've been having these since this came out, but these will do. And this record doesn't get much love. Ass Rash. Up the Punks. Dirty Enough. Drunk for Sure. A banger. A classic. It's definitely one of those records that doesn't get revisited as much as it should. Show a record straight out of 1986. Well, I'm gonna go with one here to add a little bit of fun to my answers, because you know, there's a little bit of I don't know, desperation is not the word, but kind of like my mindset my mind is not in a very positive place. So straight out of 1986, let's go with Murphy's Law debut. Yeah, this is a classic on Profile and Rock Hotel. Mine is green. It's like the second or third press maybe. And yeah, this is a fantastic classic New York hardcore. And you know, we live in a time that, you know, I'm not promoting any sort of maladaptive behaviors. Yes, beer. Marijuana helps numb some feelings, some people. Show a proto-punk or a post-punk. I'm gonna go with proto-punk. Initially, I was going to show Stooges Metallic, which is which is a record that I don't think is as celebrated as it should, but this one is a banger. And this came out 2020 on Just Add Water, and man, this is fantastic. I didn't know this band if it wasn't. I never heard of these guys, as I recall. If it wasn't for the reissues or re-releases on Just Add Water. I'm talking about Colored Balls. Man, this is a banger. It's called Liberate Rock, double LP. Yeah, look at these guys. Yeah. So 72 to 75. Highly recommend for the fans of pro punk. Show the 26th punk record on your shelf. I started one with LPs, so I went A, keep them A to Z. This is the 26th. This is the Addiction, Punk Alien Razor. This is a fantastic record. You know, for fans of 77 punk, you know, yeah, more on the edgy pogo side of things. This is an excellent record. Excellent. And actually, the lyrics sang in English are pretty clear. The accent is not too bad. Show an LP or EP with the exact 5 songs. Yeah. That's what came out. I opened the box, one of the boxes, and this one came out, and this is what I'm gonna share with you guys. Boom. Almighty. Unamused. Classic shit. Classic 90s shit. This is fantastic. Onward Christian Assholes. Labor for what? Volunteer army. Let the animals live and justify yourself. Yeah, this is a banger. Unamused are fantastic. We're a fantastic band. There we go. Show a set list or some debris you grabbed from a gig. I do have some set lists, but most paper stuff that I have, they're not framed. They're in boxes. But I'm gonna share with you guys something interesting because I got these in the 90s. I don't know, sometime between maybe, I don't know, 90, between 95 and 98, 97, around that time. And I think the only reason it's mind blowing how these, I still carry this thing, this pick, DRI pick, that at one point belonged to Spike Cassidy. This thing lived in Portugal, lived in England, lived in multiple cities in the States, and for some reason I haven't lost this thing. I guess there's some attachment to it. I remember that show clearly, and I think the reason why I kind of always was extra careful to pick it up, to to be aware where it was at, was because of a friend of the time, the person that was at the show with me. And also I think that this helps, keeping picks. This is a sloppy seconds. Shot, glass, shut up and pour me a drink. Anyways. Show last cut or a flexi disc. Okay, I'm gonna go with the flexi disc. This is the original flexi disc from 80 something, legendary Spanish band. Later they become a little bit more new wave-ish than punk, and I'm talking about Ox Pow and the split with the Rebosarias. There you go. Here is this 83. Cool thing is that a few years back they found, at least that's what I was told, they found a stack of these flexes, and the flexes initially came out without cover, so they made covers for it 30 years later. Classic shit here. Next one up. Show support to your local punk scene. I'm just gonna share this record by the Plagues. It came out on Hostage Records. San Diego band. Friends. It's a pretty active band. They're almost in every single bill. It's kind of like classic. Snottish 77 inspire Southern California punk. Yeah, Plagues. Show bootleg. Well, check this out. I'm gonna share with you a bootleg of a bootleg. This is the almighty Crime, legendary San Francisco band with haters or lovers, we don't give a fuck. This bootleg is from '94. The original bootleg came out on 1990. So classic. Yeah. Sounds pretty rough. It's Crime live. If you're familiar with the band, you know what to expect, but nevertheless. So it's a band that deserves more love. It needs a bitching cover as well. A punk soul that we lost in 2025. I'm gonna go. I have to go with Bill Chamberlain, I believe. Yeah, Bill Chamberlain, original founder, many bands, notorious from being the guitar player, so songwriter of the almighty Pissed. And this is a classic record from the 90s. Ideas are bulletproof. This record is as relevant as it was. Absolute classic. Rest in peace, Bill. A song that sounds like he wants to start a revolution. Well, this record, the record all along, the full record wants to start a revolution. Talking about one of my favorite 90s records, hands down. Talking about Resist, Dissolution. I'm gonna go with the song United States of Apathy. It's a pro-revolution song. Show a punk covers. No, show a record with World War II imagery. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. This one came out, I believe, in 1990. Yeah, 1990. This is the volume 2 of Reagan Youth. And as you can tell, you got them all there. Yep. The perpetrators and the accomplices. All right. Show a punk rock cover stuffed with every cliche. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go with this classic. I believe Fullerton. Were they from Fullerton? I don't remember now. Let me see if there's information here. No, it doesn't matter. But it is a extremely underrated classic. Any American punk hardcore fan should have this record in their collection. I'm talking about Don't Know, Inside the Riot, and every single cliche is in here. Mohawks, skinheads, cops, straight edges, a crucifix back patch, skaters, jocks, leather jackets, even a stupid Iron Cross, and of course, punk. It doesn't get punker than this. Look at this fuck shit up t-shirt. There you go. Classic. Show a punk record you trust to babysit your house plants. Well, I'm gonna go with the comp. So the plants could have a little bit of diversity. I would go with these bloodstains across Yugoslavia. 22 songs from straightforward 77 punk, some more new wave-ish, some more dark wave, a little bit of everything to keep it interesting, and most of the songs, if not all, are sung in Yugoslavian, and that would be alone enough to keep people away from my fucking plants. Actually, this is one of my favorite Bloodstains comps. So, a punk record to teach the machines how to make music. I'm pretty sure you know my answer. Fuck the machines. It's kind of, even now, even at work, everybody's happy with ChatGPT and all that shit. So, but now we're selling our soul to AI. It seems like nobody watched the fucking Terminator. Fuck the machines. Not just music, but this shit is getting out of hand. We already lost the ability to socialize in loco, in person. We're resorting to social media, to find some sort of connections. And now you want the fucking machines to do the work too. Now you want the machines to create art. You're fucked up if you think that way. So this will be the record that I'll give to the fucking machines. Probably will fucking burn the circuits and blow the fucking machine up in smoke. I would go with fucking Brujeria Machetazos. Yes. Yeah. This will be the fucking human-made noise to blow the fuck up the machine, to blow up the machine. Show a punk record, you would end it to an alien or to aliens to explain why humans lost hope. Well, I would go with this classic on post-mort. Septic death. Yeah, that will be it. Now that I have the attention, what do I do with it? This record alone. Not just because sonically is unique and will put the aliens, the aliens would be wondering what the fuck up is this shit, but just the lyrics so relevant, just right from the bat. Quit. Tired of the way things are going, tired of the way things have been. Don't know where it's really going, but this is how it's going to end. This is just, yeah. Fucking yeah. Fear, control, negative threat, silence. Yeah, this will be it. Many could be, but this will be it for the fucking aliens to get the fuck out of here too. And last but not least, if you start a DIY punk label, what will the name be? I think at this point I would just go with "We Are Fucked." I think that'll be punk enough. Anyways, I'll be back with more content soon. Go check it out. Tommy's channel, the tag he did, do his tag if you can. Check out all the other channels that are jumping into this thread. And happy 2026. You guys take care. Cheers.